AI creating maybe drones or replicating itself to send out blah, blah, blah back in time. Well, they theorised, I think it was on the George Knapp, or it might have been the Bob Lazar episode of Joe Rogan, about the aliens themselves. Because, so the ships that they work on, they're very small, and they're designed for what they call the kids or the children, because basically they'd need to be about 3 foot tall. And what they theorized, because of the aliens that they apparently had and the aliens that you kind of see, like, you know, our friend here who hasn't got a name, seemingly no reproductive organs, right? So how do they reproduce? You know, what's, you know, all this sort of stuff. And basically there's a theory that these guys, the aliens, are actually essentially like machines, robots, but where we think of machines like, you know, metal, etc., their materials could be more fleshy, if you like. So basically they could be little like replicated drone men whose sole purpose is to go out and discover and stuff like that. Interesting. So yeah, I thought that was quite interesting. But then it kind of made me think, you know, you were saying about us being a zoo and things like that. Like, imagine if we were actually created as some sort of like bio-organic organism, but we were like made almost like machines that could reproduce. But because in our head we think machines are metal, but these things make machine out of organic matter. Yep. And like, I think this was Joe Rogan said this really well, because he was like, if you think about it, all we fucking do is innovate. Mate, we're never satisfied. Yeah. Innovate. Faster, better, innovate. And like, what if we were put here, or if you know, apes back in the day were altered to produce us, so that we just innovate to create perhaps AI, or, you know, to then, for them to then use or whatever. Because also, another fact, if you can call it that, which I would call it a fact, you know, UFO sightings took a massive hike ever since we dropped the bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. And it's like, have we been put here, or, you know, tweaked, etc., to innovate, and they're like, oh shit, they've split the atom, okay, they're getting there, and then now they're really fucking keeping tabs on us. Maybe they're if it is aliens and not us, they're deactivating our bombs, because it's like, we need them to make the AI shit, not destroy each other, so let's stop them from doing that. But in the background, they're still innovating. You know, what, a new iPhone every fucking year. Do you know what I mean? When like last year's is perfectly fine, but it's just not.
Oh, it's programmed.
It's just like, it needs to be better. I want the new thing, and so
I reckon the aliens come down and get all the old ones. I reckon they just live a year behind us, but we do all the work. Them. Yeah, they've just we're like, you know, when we send stuff to the tip. Yeah. It doesn't go in the ground. It's going in the fucking air. They're having all of it. All we're doing is just building shit, and they're just fucking taking it.
100%.
If you think about AI as well, like, if they're infinite. Yeah. So like, they could, like I say, they could have a play. Like, if we drop that in there, do that, that's like a 20,000 year play. Yeah. And they'll get to this level based on our other thing that we did it on fucking Kelper X or whatever. And like, they drop it in, and we're all innovating and doing this stuff, and they're like, oh, they're getting there. Yeah. And every now and then, like, they're like, they've got the internet now, we'll just drop in a bit of fucking information, or you know, like Elon Musk, like, he's fucking, you know, he's anti-gravitational thing to somebody.
We'll get to that exact technology in a second.
I'm gonna stop because I love this shit.
But no, it's just fascinating to think about, you know, as these possibilities. And it's like, oh, you know, if there's aliens out there, they come here and destroy us. What if they're actually already just using us to innovate, you know? And also, who's to say an alien species, they don't live for a million years. So, like, if this is like a fucking 20,000 year program, that's a fucking blink to them.
Mate,
You know, so they don't give a shit. Yeah. They're like, oh, yeah, we'll get them working on this. We'll get them working on this.
Ants.
Yeah, exactly. Or maybe they're so technologically advanced and they're like, if we go and inseminate all these different planets, I wonder what shit they'll come up with. And we'll just watch them. You know,
we'll just go and collect it, and
exactly. And then we'll just be like, that's ours.